Hello and welcome to Run Steve Run, the running channel that doesn't take itself too seriously unless I'm on the hunt for one of my running arch nemesis and twin brother Scott Hare's parkrun records. Today I'm at Drumpellier Parkrun in Coatbridge, or as the French call it, Drumpellier, and I'm attempting to beat our parkrun record that stood since July last year. Will I be able to take Scott's family course record? Will I be sick in front of 30 to 40 strangers? You can find out this week on Run Steve Run. As you can see, it's a pretty rainy, dreich day in Coatbridge, and I'm too busy concentrating on my footing as we set off here, and I almost immediately get in the way of this 100 parkrun silver fox who motors past me up the grass. Somebody's got a spring in their step this morning. I have to say, I'm feeling good myself, legs are feeling really fresh, everything's been going well in training. After taking a couple of days off to recover for that monster Came Hill race. Did the wee 4x1 kilometres on Wednesday and hit all my paces. Better than ever have before, so signs are there that I'm near to or beyond the best shape I've ever been in. Big thanks go to Tommy there in the luminous hat for recommending Drumpellier today. I'll give him a wee bit of encouragement as I run past.
Let's go, Tommy!
Tommy's a subscriber and friend of the channel who turned up today to race with me, despite having his own trail race tomorrow. Great effort for him. Let's hope he doesn't burn himself out or potentially injure himself in this slippy course today. Looking at the map, you can see Drumpellier is two loops of mainly trails through the woods. This offshoot here is where we started today, but it will also serve as the home straight once I'm all knackered and ready to reevaluate my life choices. Maintaining a top 10 position for the moment while we jog alongside the swan pond just now. Targets for today are first and foremost to beat Scott's family course record at 25 minutes and 51 seconds. Should be very doable given the shape I'm in despite the rain. Secondly, a top 10 finish would be fantastic as well, but with 179 runners today that is going to be a big ask, with likely a few talented runners in the mix somewhere. Finally, I'll be tracking my overall PB to see how close I can get to that, although given that it would have me running at least 16 seconds faster than I did at Elder Park in near perfect conditions recently, it would take a monumental effort. Conditions today are far from optimal, but I'm feeling really good and I'm going to try to go out at a decent pace and see what's what. As we hit the trails for the first time, I'm in 5th position, which is fantastic, but this youngster's going to come back past me, pushing me down into 6th place. That in no way means that I'm going slow though, as I've completed my first kilometre in a rapid 4:17, so ahead of schedule even for my overall PB. Heart rate is in the mid 180s, which is a wee bit higher than I'd like. I'd like to keep it below 180 for the first kilometre, but it's still not too bad. Great start overall. Let's whiz round to 2 kilometres and see if I've been able to maintain that.
Thank you.
Can I forget my manners just because I'm in PB pace? Camera now becoming a bit damp in the drizzly conditions. Don't worry, I've learned from my raindrop incident at Came, and I'll be periodically clearing the lens. Managed to maintain 6th place throughout the second kilometre, but I'm now going to slip down one more place into 7th. Can't complain about being overtaken by a 250 parkrun hero such as Arthur here. I can only dream of the far off day in which I can earn myself a green shirt. For now though, I've completed my second kilometre in 4 minutes and 37, meaning I'm now 10 seconds behind my overall PB, but I'm nearly a minute and a half ahead of Scott's family course record, so still a strong run today. Really enjoying my run so far. I didn't expect to be going this quick on this course, so happy with the paces. Also buzzing as I've just signed up for my two biggest races of the year, the Great Scottish Run Half Marathon and the River Aire Ultra Marathon. As I've talked about previous, that is my goal race for the year. Looking at how Camehill race went very recently, you'd think I might be mad to run up Ben Lomond next week, and even madder to run a 40-mile ultra in September. And as I say, in no way do I feel like I'm ready, but failure doesn't really scare me that much these days. There's loads of times that I've made mistakes and I've done things that turned out to be wrong, but I've learned lessons for that. And I much more fear getting to my 80s and wishing that I'd tried than trying and failing and maybe having to try a few more times again before I get there. Don't want to get all philosophical, but if there is a target race out there that you really want to do, get stuck in, do the training, throw your hat in the ring, see what happens. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see if I turn out to regret that. We'll find out next week when I go up Ben Lomond in September, when potentially my legs fall off when I try to run 40 miles in one go.
Thank you.
No managing to stay with Arthur, but at least maintaining my manners, so that's something. Coming towards the end of my third kilometre now, and I've managed to maintain my race position throughout the whole kilometre again. Having just entered the trail for the last time, I am about to be overtaken, again pushing me down just like happened in the first lap, this time into 8th position. I'll need to stop losing places if I want to make the top 10. It is a slightly improved third kilometre, completing it in 4 minutes and 35, meaning I'm now smashing Scott's race record by over 2 minutes. An overall PB is starting to slip out my grasp. I'll really need to pick things up here if I want to PB today. As I reach this hairpin turn here again, it gives me the chance to look back and see who's behind me, and I can see through the woods that there's 3 runners that are hot on my heels. I didn't know my exact race position at this time, but I was aware that letting all of these runners overtake me could very well mean me losing my top 10 dream. Weirdly, the thought that comes to my mind is that it would be the perfect situation to drop a banana skin or a red shell, given how nicely bunched together they are. But unfortunately, this isn't Mario Kart, so I'm just going to have to dig in and beat them through sheer willpower. Well, did I know that sheer willpower alone might not be enough as this runner goes past me. I try to go with him for about 5 seconds before my legs respectfully disagree with that decision and inform me that it's not happening. I'm now hitting consistently the low 190s for heart rate, and I am beginning to enter the pain cave. I can still hear those other 2 guys behind me. Let's hope I can hold them off and get my top 10 finish. Now at the end of my 4th kilometre, and the pace has slipped significantly, leaving me needing a sub 3:30 last kilometre if I want to overall PB today. Let's face it, that's not going to happen. But on the flip side, I've absolutely smashed Scott's course PB. It's now a foregone conclusion. With top 10 still in the cards though, I can almost feel the other 2 runners literally breathing down my neck, waiting to pounce. Let's hope I've still got a kick left in my back pocket. And we're roughly 3/4 of a kilometre left to go. This runner comes past me. Surely he must be hotter than the sun, running in a fully zipped up jacket at this pace. Then again, maybe he's a 16-minute 5k guy and this is just his easy run. That does push me down into 10th place, as I'm unable to handle the faster paces today. At this point, I'd love to say that I managed to hang on to the back of him and secure 10th place, but here comes another runner, pushing his way through. And he didn't wear the racing stripe on his t-shirt today for nothing. he powers past me to claim a spot amongst the big boys in the top 10. Now into the last 100 metres, and you can see how miserable it is out there today, with the rain dripping off my camera. Heart rate in the high 190s, maybe going to breach 200. I feel dreadful at this moment, just trying to push hard as there's someone on my tail, and for some reason I thought I was currently maybe 10th, so I was really trying not to be overtaken just before the finish. Listen to the effort I'm putting in today, absolutely dying. And right as I cross the finish line, my body decides it's too much, and the best plan in this situation is to attempt vomiting as I cross the finish line with the marshals watching. Now I've paused at this point to give you the chance to abandon ship if you can't handle it, so you have been warned. I'm going to press play now and let you see what pushing to 110% looks like. There you go. Come on, Stephen, pull yourself together. There could be fucking children watching this video and they don't want to see you puking. What a sad moment for parkrun volunteers who have been subjected to this. I'll skip past the really bad bit so you don't actually have to see my breakfast, to somewhere where I'm now kneeling down in the grass trying to get my life back in order, when I remember I haven't checked my parkrun token. So I take that out and have a look.
Fuck.
As you can hear, delighted that I didn't make the top 10. Hope somebody sterilises that number 11 token before next week. Anyway, my finish time was 22 minutes and 37 seconds, so no personal best either. But I did absolutely smash Scott's family course record, so I suppose that makes it all worth it.
I think I'll cut that bit out of the video.
Big congratulations to Tommy, who managed, first of all, not to be sick in the grass, but also finished his race in around 25 minutes, despite the fact he's only been running for a few months, so well done to him. Next week I've got something a bit special planned, with Scott Hare coming to Eglinton Park, and a special family guest potentially on the cards as well. Will I be able to beat both of them? Will I put the parkrun marshals off their dinner with another 11 out of 10 effort? You can find out next time on Run Steve Run.